Frustration. We have all been there. There are things in life that just get you upset, that get you angry. A lot of those things deal with like consumer issues, like maybe a bill that isn't right. Maybe you were overcharged or you didn't get what you paid for. Can anyone at the table relate?
Yep.
I can relate. I remember one time I got an electricity bill and I tried to pay online. This wasn't here in North Carolina. And I pressed submit and I didn't get a confirmed
Like you made the
screen,
payment?
so I pressed it 3 more times.
Oh no, and it charged you 3 more times.
And I didn't notice till a couple days later. I was looking at my bank statement. I had paid $600 for something that was like $80. So I called and I said, "Hey, like this happened." And they said, "Well, we didn't tell you to push it 3 times. So this is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna credit your."
Oh, okay.
So you were out though the $600.
Yes, and so but I didn't have a bill. I had a $0 bill for like a couple of months, but
Right, but it didn't really help you to pay the rest of your bills.
no.
Yeah.
Two wants to know, needs to know about that.
And-
That's right.
And you hear it all the time because you listen to the Two Wants to Know voicemails.
I hear it all the time. So many of you have issues with this.
All right, so for the last couple of decades, of course, Two Wants to Know has had a team of volunteers that help people sort out all kinds of consumer issues. This right here is the Call for Action team at WFMY. They're trained by a national group to help solve your consumer-related problems. For example, see this pole? It was leaning on a Greensboro man's garage, and it was causing the garage roof to leak. He has been calling the power company and the internet company for 2 years, trying to get rid of the pole, but he was getting the runaround. But in 2 weeks, our volunteers got it fixed.
Well, the cases are interesting, and it's I would like to be able to help people out of situations that they can't get out of on their own, either for lack of knowledge, lack of energy, and so forth. So I'm actually having a great time doing this.
All right, that was Michael. He is one of our new volunteers. And he solved that poll case. We're going to tell you how it all happened. But we're looking for more people to join our Call for Action team.
And I love, so the one reason I regret that I don't work during the day is because I don't get to see the Call for Action
Yes.
Right.
volunteers. They are so wonderful. I love when you do like the phone banks, just because they're so, I mean, I feel like it's a thankless job, even though we say thank you, but I mean, it's a lot of work.
I mean, but they're like our coworkers, because I know Ron and Brenda have been doing it forever. I've seen them in the halls as
Right.
Yeah.
A long time. And so the volunteers come in 1 day a week for about 4 hours. And again, they are trained. So if you're thinking to yourself, I don't know how to do all that kind of stuff. Well, you don't have to know how to do all that kind of stuff. We train you of what kind of things to do. And week to week, we solve people's problems together.
And they all like specialize in different things.
Yeah, it's interesting because most of them are retired. And so, you know, one of them was a former insurance person, one of them was a former banker, one of them was a former engineer, one of them was a former nurse. And so they all can grab from their past lives and their past roles, and then they're able to use their skills, which is
Love
great.
it. Love the work they're doing.
Okay, so what about if you need help? Okay, go to the website. In the top left, you're going to see the Two Wants to Know tab. You're going to click that. You're going to see all the stories we've done in the last couple days, right? When you scroll down, there is a call for action form for you to fill out. It's going to pop up. Look at it. It's got red right there. So what we want you to do is fill it out and explain your issue.